Thieves are dropping like flies! Tenacity tries to survive, and Closer's gonna lose his guardian angel.
Hey everyone, Jatt here. In the 2023 LCS Spring Playoffs, FlyQuest took down 100 Thieves to secure their spot in LCS Finals weekend. The pivotal moment in the series came in Game 2 at 28 minutes when FlyQuest was down 4,500 gold and an Ocean Soul to 100 Thieves. The Thieves were pushing bot lane with their Baron buff when FlyQuest executed the perfect flank engage teamfight to ace 100 Thieves 5-0 and slingshot themselves ahead in the game. 100 Thieves have what is known as a front-to-back teamfight composition. In controlled situations, they want their takes in front and damage dealers in back. As long as the damage dealers are in range of the tanks and able to deal damage, they're likely to win the fight. FlyQuest, on the other hand, have weaker front-to-back teamfighting than 100 Thieves, so their best fights happen when they're able to flank and find a way to bypass the front line of 100 Thieves in order to access their carries. This is hard to do though, because going in too early as a flanker can easily lead to a quick death and a lost teamfight. This fight was timed perfectly by FlyQuest. Let's get into it. Having recently acquired Baron, 100 Thieves is pushing bot lane to try and break open an inhibitor. For FlyQuest, they've sent Impact's Cassante top and Spica's Wukong mid to push out minion waves and make it more difficult for 100 Thieves to open multiple inhibitors with their Baron buff. When 100 Thieves realized that there were only 3 people remaining to defend FlyQuest's base, they try to start a 5v3 teamfight. It's a poor engage though, and FlyQuest are able to escape while only burning Ayla's Lulu ultimate in defense. At this point, 100 Thieves have moved themselves too far into FlyQuest's base and need to retreat. When Spica reveals himself by killing 100 Thieves' ward, they know they need to retreat immediately. FlyQuest is perfectly coordinated and approaches from 3 different angles at the same time, making it extremely difficult for 100 Thieves to respond. Spica's Wukong ignores Closer's Xin Zhao, who is trying to zone him, and then uses his Warrior Trickster to juke around Thresh's Flay and find the perfect angle onto Doublelift's Jinx. At the same time, Vicla's Talia rides his Weaver's Wall into the fight. He hops off aggressively and lines up a perfect seismic shove onto Doublelift's Jinx, forcing him to use Stopwatch. This marks the end for Jinx, as Wukong and Cassante chain their crowd control and kill Doublelift's Jinx before he can get off another auto attack. Bjergsen's Orianna manages to land a 3-man shockwave after his own Zhonya's, but it's too little, too late, as nobody on 100 Thieves is in position to do damage. Princess Zeri follows Closer up towards mid lane and completes the ace for FlyQuest. Looking back, even though FlyQuest's engage was near perfect, it's not to say that 100 Thieves couldn't have done anything better. Ideally, they would all retreat faster after their failed engage in order to avoid Spica's Wukong flank. If Busio's Thresh could have been further away from Doublelift's Jinx, he also could have lanterned him to safety. If Bjergsen's Orianna didn't stick around in base to defend Sion, he could have blocked the corridor the Prince approached from with Orianna Ball. Lastly, if Closer had opened up on Spica's Wukong with his Xin ultimate, he may have given enough time for his carries to run to safety. Hindsight is always 20/20 though, and 100 Thieves were completely demolished by FlyQuest's flank engage. The teamfight win helped slingshot FlyQuest ahead in gold and eventually win the game and the series 3-0, officially earning them a spot in the LCS Spring Finals weekend.